morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever the case may be. So here is another cookie recipe from our hashtag Christmas Cookie Collaboration 21 which you only have to do hashtag Christmas Cookie 21. Anywho, me, Luann from Blackberryrock, and Gail from Gail Southern Living are doing this collaboration for Christmas cookies. So here's another one. These are molasses cookies. Molasses ginger cookies. Oh well, so here's the recipe. So in the mixer bowl, I got a cup and a half of butter, margarine. I called for shortening, but I had to substitute. I have no shortening, so I'm using margarine. And there is 2 cups of sugar, and I got to cream these together. In this bowl, I am sifting out. You really don't need to sift it to me, but the recipe requests it. There is 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 2 teaspoons of ground cloves. And I need to sift this together while the mixer is creaming the sugar and the butter, well, shortening. Need to beat in 2 eggs. There's 1 egg. So it's hard to crack an egg and do this too. I know I should have had them both in there, but hold on a second. Here's the other egg. So I gotta beat them in. And I will probably need to scrape the bowl down a little bit. Now the eggs are beat in, I need to pour in a half a cup, and that was 2 eggs, by the way, half a cup of molasses, which there's probably more than that in there, because I kind of, you know molasses. I was going to do some homemade molasses that a neighbor's usually make every year, but I couldn't get the jar open, so we're using the store-bought molasses. Now I need to add my sifted dry ingredients. And in goes the sifted dry ingredients. And this does make about 5 dozen cookies, give or take, depending on the size that you make the cookies. So we're going to let this mix. I'm going to pour some more of this molasses in there. If I could get it in there. Alright. I'm going to have to put it down. Now you roll them in about a 1-inch ball, and you roll them in sugar. So I'm going to finish 1 pan here real quick. And you place them about 2 inches apart. I'm going to go get the other 3 and I'll show you the next step. So this is the next step. You press them down with a fork. And this is on a grease baking sheet, by the way. And mine usually are bigger than, inch balls. Just the way it's been. So I make these every year, have made these every year ever since I found the recipe. So now time for these to go in the oven. Now these need to bake for about 15 minutes, give or take, at 350 degrees. And I have a toaster oven. That's all I have right now. So I will be about 7 minutes. This pan will be turned around. It just works for me that way. And then I'll cook another 7 minutes on the other side.